tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Okay, we got Splatoon 3. For those of you who had trouble watching the live stream starting, I do apologize. Not sure exactly what happened and why we have unfortunately started late into the live stream, but here we are watching Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Direct. Again, knew going in that we might have some snafus getting started, so I want to apologize to those that are watching us here.
I've talked to some people about Splatoon 2, and they are pretty excited. Actually, one of my friends, a really good friend of mine, he's a pirate under a ship. Vice captain, he was telling me that he's looking forward to Splatoon.
Yeah, I am too. Splatoon series is really fun, honestly. Zombs, are you personally looking forward to it?
I am. He already convinced me.
This is interesting. The salmon run they're showing off. I wonder when this will be coming out. Okay, that wasn't ominous in the least.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
That's interesting. No actual release date for the
Let's move on
game.
to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
This summer 2022.
Yeah, just no concrete one, like
At the ready.
specific date. What's this? Is this a Square Enix game? I'm getting a Square Enix game vibe.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
Have you ever played the Front Mission games, Zombs?
Gain the upper hand in battle by
I
aiming for
have
enemy
not.
parts to destroy.
Neither have I.
Mix
seeing,
and match various weapons
It
and
looks
parts
pretty
to
similar
customize
to
your
other
Vanzer.
games that I've played.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of mechs, it already looks
Uncover
beautiful.
the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1
Yeah,
Remake
it's
launches on Nintendo Switch this
Pretty much a
summer.
grid-based strategy
And
game
in the
is what it
future,
amounts
the
to.
sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
That's interesting. These are all original PlayStation
Get
games.
set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer.
Oh hey, we got Mario Kart clone.
From the creators
Yay!
of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across
Do you like
the
Disney and
finish line.
Pixar, Zombs?
Choose Mickey Mouse for
I do.
symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power.
Are you gonna
or
try and
Milan
play
for
this game?
explosive maneuvers.
Possibly.
Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills,
I
perfect
am a
for turning
fan
the
of
tables at the last
Disney.
second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new seasons.
What's your
added
favorite Disney
regularly,
character?
bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar
Don't make me
characters,
choose.
circuits, karts, and
Okay,
more.
I won't.
Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Mario Kart clone. Yep.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice,
That's
you'll
funny.
use devastating force powers
Wonder what
and
chose-
lightsaber combos
what
as you
made
hunt
him decide
down
to bring
Jedi
that game
masters
over.
on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos.
I actually played this
Button
game
controls
back
or opt
on
for
the
motion controls,
Wii
enhanced
and
from
the
the original
PS3, and that's a fun game.
You can also duel locally with
But
a friend to determine who
that's
is the
old,
galaxy's
and I
most powerful Jedi.
Don't understand why in the world they would
Star
want to
Wars:
bring it
The
over.
Force Unleashed launches on
Honestly,
Nintendo Switch
probably
April 20th.
because
Pre-orders begin
I
today on
have
Nintendo
played it a
eShop.
bit.
The complete saga of
and
legendary assassin
we now get a
Ezio
second chance to
Auditore
play
da
it.
Firenze awaits
Yeah.
in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games.
I didn't get to play it
Explore
completely.
Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople.
My
Interact
main
with
problem with it
historical
is that it's
figures
short.
and discover
As
secrets
opposed
of
to the
Creed
Assassin's Creed
across
games we
3
got
games,
going on
2
here, those are
bonus
gonna
short
be
films,
long.
and
That's
DLC.
more than
Plus,
one
take
game in it.
advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents.
Oh, there you go,
called
Zombs.
Wraiths
You
are
wanted an
occurring
anime
across the
game? There you
Gundam
go.
universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside
I
friends
like
in
the co-op
online co-op
multiplayer.
multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch
Who
this year.
doesn't like chibi Gundams?
I honestly don't have a clue.
Cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic.
What's this?
A remaster
Chrono
of
Cross.
the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the
Really?
Nintendo Switch system. One
You know, there was a
fateful day,
rumor
the
about this a while
protagonist,
back.
Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you
Wow.
and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack.
That's cool.
Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included.
Never heard of
Experience
this.
the origins of Chrono Cross.
Chrono
in this
Cross, I think,
text-based
was
adventure.
originally on the
Chrono
1999
Cross, the
PlayStation.
Radical
Yeah.
Dreamers Edition. Dashes
It was a
and
sequel
slashes its
to,
way onto
Chrono
Nintendo
Trigger.
Switch April 7th. Pre-orders
Yeah,
begin
Chrono
today
Trigger was
on
in
Nintendo eShop.
95, I believe.
It's old, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Here's Kirby.
Kirby, thank you, thank you.
Of course, we already know when Kirby's coming out this next month here in March. Uh-oh, Kirby's in trouble. Are we gonna get a new form of Kirby?
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure.
Now, is this the first
Kirby
time
and
that
the
Kirby's
Forgotten
going to
Land.
be in 3D?
All takes place in a mysterious
As
world
a
with an
platforming
unusual
game,
mix of nature and
yes. In
civilization.
general, no, because there was
To
like
rescue the
that
kidnapped
Kirby
Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a
racing
new
game.
adventure.
But if you don't count that, then yes.
Introducing
Whoa.
Mouthful Mode.
Mouthful mode?
Inhale a car to zoom around.
Well, okay then. We do get a Kirby card.
A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Well,
Or become a piercing cone.
The almighty traffic cone.
With mouthful mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales.
this almost feels cheap, and yet it's so funny. I can't really say much.
Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Wait, you can make copy abilities better? Okay.
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful.
These games are already easy. Why in the world do you
They
need
have
to make them more
strong
powerful?
evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo
Alright.
Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are
I think I
available
kept
now
seeing a
on
cross
Nintendo
between a
eShop.
fox and a
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month.
Yeah, there's some crazy little critters in that game.
Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I would definitely try it.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、
Oh,
こん
what's
にちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの
Oh,
大谷翔平
okay.
です。
This is just about the MLB version of for Switch.
それでは、
What do you
こちらをご
mean,
覧ください。
just?
That's right,
Are you
Otani.
not a baseball
MLB
fan?
The Show is coming
Well,
to
I
Nintendo Switch.
am a
That
baseball
means you can
fan.
play modes like
But we
Road to
already
the
knew
Show
about this,
and Diamond Dynasty on your
um,
Nintendo Switch.
for
But
a
that's
while.
not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
It's cool that they're doing the cross-play for multiple
I knew
systems.
you were a true two-way player, but
Oh,
this
yes,
is
most
ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost
finally.
here. From Kingdom Hearts
What,
to
are you
Kingdom
wanting
Hearts 3
Kingdom Hearts?
and the Remind DLC.
I have
Every
been
entry
wanting
is
Kingdom
coming
Hearts
to Nintendo Switch
for the
as cloud
longest
versions
time.
that can be played while connected to the internet.
Unfortunately, these are cloud
Relive or get
versions.
to know these heart-filled adventures alongside
What is a
Sora,
cloud version?
Donald, Goofy, and
Unless you
more
have
for
an
the
internet
first time
connection,
in
you can't
TV,
play the game
tabletop,
because you're
or
streaming it
handheld.
from the internet.
Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts
no,
Integrum
you won't be
Masterpiece
able
for
to
Cloud,
download
containing
it to
all
your
3
system?
game collections,
Nope.
soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Well, we're still one step
Across
closer.
dreamy
but
side-scrolling levels. You'll
Klonoa,
run,
huh?
jump,
Why does
and
this look
hover
so familiar?
while firing
Klonoa's
wingsuits
been
to grab and
around
throw
for a
enemies.
while, but he's been
Use
out
each
of
level's surroundings to
game
your
for a
advantage.
while also. I've actually played the Klonoa
Also,
game for the
Klonoa
Wii.
2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July
I
8th.
like
kinda
remaking
get
these
Rayman
games.
Oh
We're
my,
so
that's what I
glad
think.
you're here.
Oh, here we go.
Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving.
Is this the first one
imprisonment
and the
in a
second one?
mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online,
It is.
and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, I'm officially got a game
A
that
classic
I have to
comes
get.
alive.
Not that there weren't others, but that one, I love Portal 2, and I've been wanting to play it again, and I can't really because
It
it's
was
just-
pretty good.
Yeah.
How fast can you beat it?
you know, I only played through it once, but I want to play through it again, and because it's just such a good game. What in the world are you watching?
Looks like older games that are probably touched up.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple
Okay.
stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
So a bunch of games or some sort of subscription.
Live Alive launches on
This is-
Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
I love that 2D HD art
Pre-orders
style,
begin
but
today on
yeah,
Nintendo
this
eShop.
is reminding me of Octopath Traveler, and that game, of course, came after this one
How was
because
that?
this one's an old
Next
game
up
that's
is
getting
this.
remade. What's this?
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
Oh, okay.
Nintendo Switch Sports.
This is
Please
gonna be
take a look.
interesting.
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii sports games. Tennis. Rally by
Zombs,
gently
will you
swinging the
play
Joy-Con
tennis with me?
controller at the right time.
All right.
Bowling.
Ooh,
The
bowling.
ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off
Oh,
the
nice.
platform while attacking and
Do
defending.
you like that, Zombs? Do you like playing with swords?
Plus, 3
Will you
additional
let me
sports are
knock you
joining
off
the
the
lineup.
platform?
Not without a fight.
Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers
Oh, wait a
to
minute,
shoot
that's
and
just,
perform diving headers.
It's just another game
By
inside
attaching a
this
Joy-Con
game.
controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode
I have
with
that
intuitive
leg
kicking
strap
motions.
from the Ring Fit.
I do too,
Badminton.
so that would mean we could do
Control your
two-player.
shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump,
I like
Set.
volleyball, but I am bad
and
at it.
spike the ball.
Maybe I can finally be good.
The game
In the
supports
virtual
local
world,
play with
yes.
family and friends
In the
on one
physical
Nintendo
world,
Switch
you're not
system,
much
as
of
well
a
as
physical
online play
athlete.
across all sports.
Well, yes, Zombs. I
Play
admit
against
that.
friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
I'm not sure if I like these
Try taking on this
avatars or
challenge.
not.
How was that?
Wish
Since
they'd
I'm already
kept the
here,
Mii's.
I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
Gotta say that so
Alright,
nobody knocks the other person out.
We'll be including some live
Oh, yes.
commentary throughout our
Also,
match.
minimize your furniture.
All right.
Get rid
we're
of the
doing this?
clutter.
Volleyball, a
And
newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Swing wildly around.
What can we expect
Yeah,
today
there
from
we
the
go.
Takahashi
Oh,
Koizumi
hey,
team?
they are including Mii's, I
It's
guess. Mii
Koizumi to
support.
serve, with Takahashi up front.
You know, that's good that
We
they
begin
are
with
including them
Koizumi serving.
because I have
How
a
will
lot
the
of fun with
opposing
my
team
Mii.
react?
Yeah, and the Mii's look
Takahashi makes
better
the block.
than the stock
Another
characters
one's
from my
coming.
perspective that I'm seeing
Koizumi
in
saves
this
it.
game.
A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team
Looks like
serves.
Raylan and Astaroth
Koizumi
over there.
receives it.
They,
Takahashi sets it up.
they defeated
Koizumi spikes, but it
our
goes right
Nintendo
toward the
reps
opponent.
in
Here's
volleyball.
another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball, and with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores.
This
They
looks
got a point
fun.
with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
They're really trying to cash in on the
That was an
Wii crowd
introduction
now.
to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th.
Okay,
We're
that's
planning
cool.
a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf. And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details.
I may have to do a special live stream
Thank
just
you.
for that.
Do it.
That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
This direct is almost over. They better bring out something else that's really big.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready.
Oh, is this that drum game?
Yeah.
The latest Taiko no
That-
Tatsujin
it
game
actually
is
is
coming to
pretty
the
fun.
Nintendo Switch system.
Have you ever
You get
played
a
it?
Set in Omiko City,
I
the
have
sacred
played
town
it
for
in
taiko drums. You'll
arcades.
strive to
You
get
get a
become a
taste of
taiko
the
master,
traditional
along with brand new character
Japan.
Kumo-kyun.
Yeah.
Drum to dozens of bopping
It's
beats,
fun.
including
It's kind of like almost like a
Megalovania,
history
Gurenge,
lesson, hands-on
Feel
history
Special,
lesson.
and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to
So do you
enjoy.
think you're gonna
Put
get
on a
this
live
one,
concert
Zombs?
With up to 4 players
I
in
think
Danchan
that I
Band.
am.
Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Wonder if they'll bring over the drum.
Game subscription service that
I
gives you
think
access
I had
to over
seen that there
500
already
songs
is a
will be
drum,
available at
but
launch.
I don't believe it was from Nintendo.
Yeah. The thing is, it
What's
needs
new
to
with
come
these
over
Nintendo
here
Switch
to the
games?
US.
I
The
agree.
brand new
I am with you
tactical
on that.
RPG
Please
game
contain your
Triangle
rage.
Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah
All right,
and his
Zombs,
allies
I
will be
will.
engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound.
I'm a big
I will
fan of
never turn my
JRPGs.
back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, that's
So,
cool. I actually have this one pre-ordered. I might have to try that demo.
The main character looked like
More Cuphead
Shield
action
Hero.
awaits in the paid DLC
an anime.
Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new
DLC
Inkwell
for
Isle. Defeat
Cuphead.
a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the
You know,
delicious
that game is
last
actually
course, wallops its
really
way onto
difficult.
Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Yeah, I've heard as much.
A
I've
free
been
update is
waiting
coming
for
to
the
the Metroid
physical
Dread game.
version to be announced,
All
but
it takes is one hit.
what's this?
Even from
A
this.
free update for Metroid Dread.
Getting
Oh,
hit
wow.
even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty.
Wow.
Can you face this new challenge?
I remember I watched you play with such difficulty.
And for players new to
Yeah,
the Metroid series,
and now
take
they're wanting to up
advantage
the
of increased
difficulty.
recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
And lower the difficulty.
This free update launches later today.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
I'm really glad to see that they're updating this game because even though it doesn't really need it, it's awesome
Something's
that they're
bound
doing
for
it.
Nintendo Switch.
What's this?
It is a beautiful game though. Oh, sorry.
Earthbound! Must be coming to the SNES Online for the Switch.
He's driving in the street on his bike. There's a vehicle behind you. Get out of the way.
Earthbound is one of those really quirky games that you either love it or you hate it. Or you just whatever it.
Honestly, I've never played them. I've seen others play. They look like a lot of fun.
They're old school RPGs though, and they take a bit to get into. Oh, and they're re-releasing the old one for the NES. This is interesting.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch
Ooh,
Online
today.
later today.
That's awesome.
You only have to wait an hour, maybe 2. I don't know.
Maybe. Now, what's this? Oh, it's just a montage of different games. Zombie Army 4. Well, that means that the Nintendo Direct is definitely wrapping up. Don't know what that is. There have been some heavy... Oh, there you go. There's your Demon Slayer game that you wanted, Zombs.
For those fans of Demon Slayer, I am a denied Hashira. Tried to recruit me and I said, I don't got time for this.
Well, there have been a lot of interesting games. There's been a lot of sports-related games in this Nintendo Direct.
What did you think? Here's some news from Mario Kart fans. Many of
Huh?
you have been
What?
enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
That's hilarious. This is hilarious.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Which was already
This
a
is
game
the
that
Mario
had
Kart
DLC.
8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses
Oh, wow.
we plan on releasing
Wow.
by the end of 2023.
That's a lot.
Courses
is.
such as Coconut Mall, Choco Mountain, and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
I always explain to people when they ask me about Mario Kart, and I say Mario Kart is a game that ends
of the Mario Kart
friendship,
8 Deluxe Booster
relationships,
Course Pass will launch
marriages.
March 18th. Pre-orders begin
No, I don't know about
on
that.
Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership, or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
Okay, well, I'm already an expansion pass member, so
I hope
there you
look
go.
forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
This is it. This is the one more big thing, Zombs.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
It's the way of our world. Ionios.
It's gotta be.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. This has gotta be Xenoblade, though.
Try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his few.
Sword march.
It is.
The land
It's gotta
pierced
be.
by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Everybody has the same accent.
That's a hallmark of the series, but this is great. I'm in shock in one way, but yes, it is. But I don't see a 3. There it is. It is. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
You did it. I hadn't played any, but now I want to.
September. Wow, that's not actually
The story
that bad.
of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this
I
September.
am looking forward
I
to
hope
it.
you'll look forward to it.
So wait a minute, I missed.
That's all for today.
Okay, wow.
Thank you for watching.
Wow. Okay. Well, Zombs, any reactions?
Yes. There were so many amazing games and so many beautiful looking games as well. I'm looking forward to them, especially that last one. Like I said, I'd never played any of the Xenoblades, but just watching it, and it looks amazing. And I want to hear more of their accents.
The best part is, though, and this will unfortunately be bad for you, but he said at the end that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a continuation of the story of the previous 2 games. And those are really freaking long games. You can get them both on the Switch. You can get the remastered Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And it honestly won't matter which one you start with, technically. But we're talking about really, really freaking huge, long, 100+ hour games. Zombs. We're talking really, really long games. And to top it off, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 had the Torn of the Golden Country DLC that added another 20 hours, and the original Xenoblade Chronicles, the definitive edition, had its own separate story, which had another about 10, 15, maybe 20 hours at most of story content. So you're talking about get them now and play them till September and hope you complete them type of story games, because these things are huge.
Couple things is first, Broseph, I'm gonna need you to contain your excitement. It's scaring children away. And second thing is I'm actually kind of a big deal. And also I have friends. I will ask my friends to play it for me, and I will watch, and I will provide you with pizza, ramen. So anybody listening, if they'd like to take up the mantle for playing this game while I watch, then let me know.
Zombs, I actually will take you up on that, because I've been wanting to for a while replay Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and in particular, hadn't had a good excuse to do it, and you're giving me a very good excuse to do it.
I will keep your resume on file, and if you make it, I will contact you.
Okay, but outside of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which, as we've already been over, I am ecstatic about, what else did you see there that you were interested in, Zombs?
Well, the Splatoon, I wanted some of that, and the Gundam game. Also, it looked fun. I am a fan of the Gundams, and then they did make them chibi, so they're not as angry looking, but it did look fun. It would also, I was looking forward more to the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah, that did look interesting. I didn't catch a whole lot of it, and I'm honestly going to be rewatching this direct here because I missed some things. It feels like there was a ton of good stuff in here. Wow, I'm trying to wrap my head around all of it, because they started off with I don't know if that's considered like a sequel to Fire Emblem Three Houses, in the form of Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes.
Yes.
Which doesn't make sense because there is a time skip in that game. And I wonder if it's taking place in that time skip period, maybe. What else did we have? We had that Mario Strikers game. That looked interesting.
Yeah, that one looks like another game to add to the party mix, when you have your friends come over and everybody plays together.
Yeah, I'm in particular interested in that one, and I can't say I'm in particularly interested in either of the two more than the other. I'll probably try to get both of them, but the Strikers one, because I've never played a game in that series yet, and I've wanted to, I'll probably be making a special attention of getting that one. Like you said, there is Splatoon 3 that we've got coming. Did you catch a release date? No, that said summer, didn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, so we've got a little ways to wait for that one, which is unfortunate. I didn't catch the release date on Strikers. Did you happen to catch a release date on that one?
1 second.
Because I'm seeing Fire Emblem Warriors is slated for June, which is probably a good time slot for that.
Blowing up when you Google this stuff right now. But really quick, one other one that I wanted to talk about was Advanced Wars. That looks fun. That game has been around for a short while now.
Mm-hmm. Started out on the Game Boy Advance, went to the DS, and actually then went dormant, unfortunately. And I have that one that I'm going to actually live stream on the channel when it releases. Didn't catch the release date for that, did you?
No.
Drat. I'll again have to rewatch this direct just so that I can see when these games are coming out and make my list of all this stuff.
Oh yeah. Also, I'd like to shout out to people who were watching the video, the people in the chat. Thank you for watching this with us. Your chat was fun hearing your guys' thoughts and your input. It was great.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm glad you're paying attention to that, Zombs, because I was trying to pay attention and run interference on our snafu. So, since you mentioned it, thank you everybody that did watch, and again, apologize for the snafu that we had there going on. But thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and what was our email?
Oh yeah, if you want to send us an email, you can drop us an email at nerdbreakpodcast@gmail.com. Zombs pays more attention to it than I do believe, since I'm running on the streaming bandwagon now. Normally, also, you can watch me live stream video games here on the channel every Wednesday. I start those live streams at 6:30 Eastern Time, which for everyone else on the other end of the country, for Pacific timers, that would be 3:30, and I run for about an hour, hour and a half typically. Currently working on Pokemon Arceus. Probably will toss in a different game at some point here. Got Kirby planned for next month when it comes out, and I'll try to switch up as the games change and as they come out.
Fantastic. Oh yeah. Well, Broseph, you and I were talking about possibly opening up a TikTok as well.
We were?
And then streaming on Twitch. At least, maybe we had you muted, but I know Moxie and I were talking about certain things. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas for anything you'd like to see on Twitch, possibly TikTok, or even this channel itself, reach out to us because we're always open for ideas.
Indeed. Yeah. I'm still flabbergasted and trying to process this direct, and wow. Did you have any other thoughts about the direct, Zombs?
No, it's honestly, the Nintendo Direct is always a surprise. It's always fun to see what Nintendo has to offer. Nintendo is such a great company, and it to me it looks like, even the announcers or anybody they bring on to speak onto Nintendo Direct, they always look like they themselves are having so much fun, and I have fun just watching.
Oh yeah. I will make one final thought here, and that they actually broke past the first half of the year with Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and even with Splatoon, because both those, Splatoon being summer and then Xenoblade Chronicles 3 being September, that's later half of the year. Makes you wonder what else they're going to be cooking up as we move through the year. Because in one way, this direct was pretty full, but in another way, I almost wonder what they left out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Nintendo has their way of surprising everybody.
Oh yeah. But I guess we'll find out more when either the next Nintendo Direct or when E3 time rolls around. We'll get more information at the very least. But
Indeed.
with all that said, if there's nothing else to add, Zombs, then I think we are going to sign off here.
I got nothing. I will say that Side Punch does cost 60.
Okay. Well, I will add that one other thing of the online testing dates from February 18th through the 20th, they said, for the Nintendo Sports game. I will probably do a live stream on one of those days if I can, testing that out for everyone. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned to the channel. I do schedule live streams in advance, so you don't have to worry about that. Just hit the subscribe button, and then you can hit the reminder for when I schedule live streams, so you can be notified when I start those. But thank you on behalf of myself and Zombs.
It's me, Zombs.
We really appreciate everyone joining us, and don't forget to take a break from life and nerd out, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.